Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and also do not forget to press the bell icon so you never miss any video tutorial published by me.
Hello students, today let us practice some numericals related to Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. In the previous video we did some numericals, but today let us discuss some more numericals to understand this concept very well. So the first question is, the frequency of two alleles in a gene pool is 0.91 for capital A. Capital A is which one? The dominant one, which is represented by, the probability for whom is represented by small p. And recessive is 0.81, which is small a, and it is represented by small q. Assume that the population is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, and so the first part is calculate the percentage of heterozygotes. So let us find out the percentage of heterozygous individuals, which will be, so heterozygous is Q is equal to 0.81, which is A. A is, let me write over here like this. Small a is 0.81. This is P. Now we have got P, and this is Q, I'm sorry. So let us do it now. So P is already given over here, capital P, which is 0.91, small p, I'm sorry, and small a is Q is equal to 0.19. This is 0.19. This is 0.81. So now it will be heterozygote individuals will be 2pq, which is 2 into 0.19 into 0.81. So we can calculate it over here. Into 2. So it is 0.3078, and if we will round it off, then it will be 0.31. That means percentage. If we want to express it in percentage, then it will be 31%. So that means the percentage of heterozygotes is 31%. Now in B part, we need to find out percentage of homozygous recessives. So homozygous recessive is what? We know that Q is recessive, but for individuals it should be Q square, which will be 0.81 square. So it is, it will be 0.6561. That is, if we will round it off, then it will be 0.66%. Sorry, 0.66, which is equal to 66%. So the percentage of homozygous recessives in this population will be 66%. So that's how we can find out easy problems related to Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. Let us solve this question. An allele capital W for white wool. Here white is dominant. So that means W, capital W, which with phenotype white will be what? Dominant is small p. Right? Is dominant over allele small w. Small w is for black, which will be Q, which is for black wool. In a sample of 900 sheep, so the number of sheep, total sheep is 891, and out of 900, 891 are white and 9 are black. So now we need to calculate the allelic frequencies within the population, assuming that the population is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. So here what we need to do is, like we have P, we need to find out P and Q here because those are the allelic frequencies. Now individuals are given. In such cases, we always need, like we have for white also, we have data for white. White are 891 and black are 9. But in these kind of questions, we always use recessive allele because we will find out with the help of Q, not with the P, because white also include 2pq, those who are heterozygous, because white is dominant. So those who are, we are 100% sure P square are white, but 2pq will also be white, but they will have Q allele also. So in individual 891, with the data of these individuals which are white in color, we cannot find out P because it will be 891 is actually P square plus 2pq. So how will we find out P and Q over here? Because it includes Q also. That's why we will not consider it. We will solve with the help of Q, small q. We always go by recessive allele. So here Q square is, this is P square actually, white. P square plus 2pq. Let us do not write it because it's not clear. We simply need to write down 891 and 9 over here. So Q square will be 9 by total individuals, which are 900. Right? So now we can simply find out 0.01, which is Q square. So Q will be 0.1. Right? Now we know Q, so we can find out P as well. P plus Q is equal to 1. So P plus 0.1 is equal to 1, which will be, so that means P will be 0.9. Now we know the allelic frequencies for both Q and P as well. 0.1 Q and P will be 0.9. So that's how we can solve these kind of problems. The reason why we didn't consider directly P square, I have already explained, because it includes 2pq also. P square, these white people include P square plus 2pq. That's why we need to find out via this method only. First we need to find out Q, then for Q we have formula for allelic frequency, P plus Q is 1. So we can easily find out. Students, now let us solve this problem in a population which is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. 38% of the individuals are recessive homozygous for a certain trait. In a population of 14,500, calculate the number of homozygous dominants and heterozygous individuals. So we know that 38% are recessive. So this is for individuals. So that means this is Q square, because this is for homozygous recessives. So Q square is 38%. That means 0.38. This is Q square. So here Q will be root 0.38. Now we will solve it like this. So we will solve it like this. It will be 121, 121. So it will be 0.61. Now since we have the value of Q, we can find out value of P also, because we know P plus Q is 1. So P here will be 1 minus 0.61. Nine 0.39. So P plus Q is equal to what? It is P is 0.39. Now we need to find out the we need to calculate the number of homozygous dominants. So homozygous dominants will be P square 0.39 into 0.39. So it is 0.1521. That means they are 15%. So now we don't even need to find out percentage. We can simply multiply 0.1521 with number of individuals, which are 14,500. So homozygous dominance will be 14,500 into 0.1521. So 5, 4. There are 2 zeros over here. So that means 2,205 individuals are homozygous dominants. Further, we need to find out heterozygotes as well. So heterozygotes, as we know, are 2 into P into Q, which is 2 into small p is 0.39 into 0.61. into 2. So it is 0.4. We will round it off, 0.48. So these are the heterozygotes. So now we will find out their number also. So heterozygotes are basically 0.48 into 14,500. So those are 6,960 individuals. There are 6,960 individuals which are heterozygotes. So that's how we can find out in terms of number of individuals.